was like a really interesting concept that she sees herself as still a child.
Still dilating.
He's reacting to the meds.
Check the dosage. This shouldn't be happening.
That doesn't work.
It's also one reason why she's overreacting, because she has the mentality of a kid, so she's having a tantrum.
Damn it.
But she was not allowed to grow into an adult. What is happening? That is not natural.
It could be in V. Charge to 200. No, make that 300.
Dr. York.
He's alive, but we're moving too fast. We need
Just
to...
get it done.
Leave my spleen alone!
That did it.
Stand by with that morphine. 4 megs.
Where are we at, Dr. York?
He's tachycardic. We need to stabilize before progressing.
No time.
He's unstable. Progressing now would be a mistake. You're putting... Set to clear. You'll feel a little pinch.
A little pinch? A little pinch? Liar! Liar! Bullshit! But yeah. Ooh. She's creating the psychic link. But yeah, the reason Alma's not just taking out the people who did it to her, but everybody, is because she's like 8. She has a mentality of an 8-year-old. Oh, did Keegan not make it? Because they said they were going to try it on Keegan too. Keegan and Beckett were going to both get the process, so it sounds like Keegan might have not certified the process. Patient M. Beckett recovering from surgery at unprecedented rate. Vitals are nearly back to normal. Dr. New York has been paged and should be here as soon as he's done with the final activation surgery. If patient wakes up in the meantime, explain that he was medevaced from blast zone. Do not let patient leave room. Patient's about to leave the room. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, Sheridan and I went over because Sheridan's like, well, I don't believe what Alma's doing is right. Why did that just fly off? And I was like, but you got to see it from her point of view. 1, she thinks she's still 8. 2, they fucked with her like horribly. And 3, she technically still has the mentality of this is my favorite channel, of an 8-year-old, because she wasn't allowed to like grow and learn social, like how to socially interact with people and like morals and any of that. So like what she thinks she's doing is right, is like her, like it's her way of getting revenge, but she's going a little too far. So it's like you have to take all of that into consideration about what's going on. Oh, hi. Although we need to talk about clothes. Like, I know you technically have a mentality in an 8-year-old, but I'm pretty sure you know about clothes. Oh, that's not how that lamp's supposed to go. I'm just seeing if there's anybody else in here. What is this? Project Harrybringer, subject name, Cedric Griffin, First Sergeant, Paragon Review, outstanding, excellent, above average, exemplary academic, and military service record based on mental fortitude. Cedric has a reasonable chance. I estimate a 20 to 25% chance of enduring actualization process without severe cognitive regression noted in failed candidates. Approved. So literally the whole team that I was a part of was approved for this whole like what do you call it? Psychic link process. I got it. Yeah, I was gonna say I bet I have slow-mo now, and I do. So yeah, they literally unlocked our psychic abilities in all of us. Alma? I like how they're reporting the massive explosion in the city. It's like, if you're in the city and you did not see that, there's an issue. Like, even, like, you could feel it. Something devastating has happened. Oh, are you sure? Are you really sure about that? Alma, we need to talk about, like, social distancing, like, telekinetic-wise. Oh, I can't open this? I guess I'm not a lady, that does make sense. Who the fuck shut the door? Wait a minute. Someone shut that door. I didn't even see. Alma just wanted her privacy. What was that? Right to you too. Oh, he's starting to experience his slow-mo powers. He's like starting to embrace it. God damn it. Fuck this door. Ah, this is how I get into this room. Is there anything in here for me? There's a file. Product Haybringer. Oh, it's one of the other people on my team. Outstanding. Physical condition, mental stability is average. Telethetic potential is above average. Poor academic record and competent military career. Marred by occasional reprimand. Subject was first identified as potential Hairbringer candidate after elder brother Spencer was recruited for first encounter assault recon active duty. I don't expect that he'll become viable telethetic commander, but he could be useful in research capacity. Hairbringer reserved. He was not approved. It's one of the first people I have not seen approved. But they're trying to make us into Fettle, which means that I might, maybe in this game, I might get soldiers I command telepathically. Alma, you can't. Alma, this is a waste of cranberry juice, Alma. So disappointed. Oh, you're back? How was the movie? That seems very fast. Seems like a very fast movie. I want to watch Frozen 2! I'm guessing you decided you were like, fuck this movie, I'm not watching this. Oh, man. What does this say? Dr. Samuel York's surgical notes. The first 3 activation surgeries appear to have been resounding success. The 4th patient, Red Jankowski, is still in pre-op, but the others are recovering in separate wings to minimize... Oh, wow, they did it to the whole team at the same time. Do not interfere with each other. Once they're all fully awake and stable, we'll begin the attunement process. Michael Beckett is in particular is proving uncommonly resilient. We were sure he'd lost him twice on the table, but then he stabilized your actions. No action of ours. Alma stabilized him. Alma saved Beckett for some reason. I don't like horror movies. You want to watch Frozen 2 with me next week? I mean, I would be down. Again, like I said, it's a great movie. No, because I have no desire to build a snowman. That part has passed. We're past snowmen. Alma, I don't like this present. I just like how you were gone for maybe 30 minutes. You're like, nope, 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 I'm done, nope. Oh my god, would you really watch it with me? Like a few friends or for a movie night or something? I'd be down. Yeah, I would definitely watch it with you. I don't know how we would. Can I forget where... Bun, where do you live again? I was like, I don't think we're close enough to, like, do it that way. But we could definitely do it, like, if you streamed it. You could stream, I think, Frozen 2. And then everybody could be in your chat and watch it with you. If you don't have any patience in the lobby, turn the TV to 22 News. Explain the shaking we felt earlier. Guess we won't be going home anytime soon. I wonder if we will be seeing any fallout from this. Probably shouldn't talk over email. Want to get dinner in the cafeteria break? Page me when you're free. Oh, the change is like so like sad, and he's like, hey, you want to get dinner? I have Disney Plus. I could stream it on. There you go. That'd be cool. Yeah. That was like radio stations were playing it. Like every time you turned to a radio station, it was like the Frozen song. And you're like, please stop. Keegan? What? Oh, that's not Keegan. I thought that was Keegan.
Stay there.
No. You're not my real dad. You can't tell me what to do. It got to the point that I felt it was cruel and unusual, but a lot of people feel that way about that song. That's why there's actually an inside joke about that song in the second movie, which I thought was hilarious. Why is there intense music all of a sudden? Oh, medkit. Can I reach the medkit through the fence? No, apparently not. Is that Genevieve?
Sergeant Beckett! Thank God you're okay. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'll explain everything later. Right now, we need to get you to the TAC lab. Hurry, and be careful. Vanek's men are attacking the facility. Can't believe he'd go to this extreme to cover up evidence.
Oh, so he's trying to destroy the facility to get rid of all evidence of Alma, so so they're not held liable for what Alma's doing. Makes sense. Seems logical. I wouldn't want to be held liable for what Alma's doing, that's for sure. Literally she just blew up a whole city. What does this say? This facility has just come under attack by Black Ops teams under direct command of Cole Richard Vanek, who is acting on the order of the ATC Board of Directors. Their objective is to eliminate evidence which encompasses this entire facility and everything and everyone in it. Only the main entrance is compromised at this point, so evacuate through any of the emergency escape routes. I suggest barricading corridors leading toward any of the main lobbies to buy yourselves time. Do not attempt to surrender or you will probably be shot. Damn. I guess that means I don't get my medical.
Careful, Sergeant Beckett. You're about to
or my
stumble
severance
into an
package.
ambush. This is a secure channel.
That guy's got a flamethrower!
He must be monitoring us on the security cameras.
Don't say. I mean, I think he's helping us, so I would be hush hush.
How much of this junk we gonna burn? All of it. And we reduce every hard drive. They aren't taking any chances.
And my nephew had a microphone that played Let It Go when I was visiting. My nephew would use it constantly after about a day of hearing that thing while he was taking his bath. The toy's batteries mysteriously went dead until Uncle Drum went home. Huh, that's highly suspicious. I wonder what happened to the battery. Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, I would kind of do the same thing. After a while, it's like hearing the Barney song over and over again. It's like, it's like, stop, please, for my sanity. How did you see me? Where's the other dude? No.
Very well done.
Look, you made me blow up a perfectly good
Who the
PC.
hell are you? You can call me Snake Fist.
Oh my god, a snake fist.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, I don't
I'm
know
glad
who
she
else
said
is
it.
Listening, and I'm not taking any chances. You people need to get out of there.
That's the best code name ever. Snake Fist. Ooh. Why is... Oh, I thought the ammo was glowing, but it's this light. My sister gave me the screwdriver ID. I think your sister was probably even like, this has gone far enough. I like Let It Go, so I didn't get tired of it. Oh, Jesus. No! I'm having a conversation. Would listen to the Despicable Me Banana song on repeat. Like, I like the song, but it's one of those things, like, I can only take it so much. Like, any song gets tiring after a while. Like, I still like it, and especially now that it's kind of died out, but when it first came out, I was like, it is literally like, I would hear it on one radio station, go to another radio station, and it would be playing on that radio station. And that was the only problem I had with it. It was like, I was just overly played. It's like any Disney song. You know, when a new Disney movie comes out, it's like there's one song from that Disney movie that's just played over and over, and you're like, really?
Let's go.
Did you throw a grenade in here? It sounded like it. No.
Give me some support.
No. Actually, I wanted to see. There was a guy. Oh, his body already disappeared. Damn. Come here. That his, like, spine was showing. Okay, didn't do it with that guy. I don't know if, like, an explosion happened, but it was like his whole ribcage and spine showed for, like, a split second. Well, to be fair, at the time, Frozen was the best Disney movie that had come out. Yeah, exactly. So it was, like, a little, like, people went crazy for it. What? No. Are you not dead? You're not dead, are you? How are you still firing with no fingers? Oh, this is what I was talking about. What happened to you? Look, his whole arm was missing and he was still shooting because Disney movies were in a bit of funk for a long while. Well, yeah, but there was still, like, because, like, is it Inside Out was good. They have some good ones, it's just they haven't had some amazing ones, and I don't know why Frozen was great, but I don't know why Frozen did so well compared to, like, other movies. I hated the happy song from Minions, though. Oh, yeah, I know what song you're talking about. No. I still think Lion King is the best Disney movie to come out, and I will fight you over that. Oh, best Disney movie? I mean, Lion King's pretty good. I'm trying to think, because it's... I wouldn't say Snow White. I like Maleficent, but I wouldn't say, Sleeping Beauty.
Hey, you need to unlock this door.
Stuffy needs to learn to aim. Wouldn't say Cinderella. I really like Mulan. And I really like Nightmare Before Christmas. Those would be my two favorites. I don't know if they're the best, but they're my favorites. Inside Out was... Oh, was it after Frozen? I thought Inside Out was before Frozen. Well, I am saying what happened in your lifetime. Like, I think if we're talking about the very first movie to come out when, like, Disney movie-wise, when I was alive, was Aladdin. Because Aladdin came out in 1992, and that was the year I was born. I'm not here to kill... Who's in there? I'm here to help. I'm here to save you. There's no reason to feel threatened. Snow White is about 30 years older than me. Snow White is extremely... Not extremely old. I shouldn't say that. But of course, it's like, what... Wasn't it one of the first animated movies? If I remember correctly, because it was like the first time they used the whole cell process. I feel like this is not the way I'm supposed to go. What is... These are everywhere. I can't use any of them. Yes, okay. Yeah, I thought so. That and Cinderella. I was like, because Cinderella was pretty much right after. Where am I supposed to go? Ah. Nope. Nope. Damn it. I like Moana. I like Moana too. I'm talking about, like, if we're talking about, like, older movies, Mulan and, Nightmare Before Christmas are saved. If we're talking about, like, newer movies, Moana and Brave are two of my favorites. And Jim Henson did Nightmare Before Christmas, not Disney. It's still a Disney movie, though. I like Hercules, too, just because of the scene where Meg's saying, I won't say in love. That's Army's one of my, Army's my favorite song. Actually, Secret, that was, like, one of Army's pickup lines, was that song. Who is that girl I see staring back at me? Was that song from Hercules. Open the door! You missed everything but the toilet. Look at that. The toilet is spot clean, except for... And the toilet paper. Thank God we saved the toilet paper, because there's none of that in the stores right now. But Jesus, everything else was hit. What does this say? I'm kind of excited for the action, live action version of Mulan. Physical condition, mental stability. Subject is not a hairbringer candidate. Military records indicate she is a communications liaison attached to the unit prior to current missions and has worked with the team on multiple occasions. Previously has required her, we keep her sedated until we can decide. Oh. Sometimes it's the voice that makes the characters. That's like a lot of people. Like, I have a friend of mine who's upset. Are you gonna open the door now? I'm a friend with a gun. Where the hell am I going? I have a feeling this person's supposed to open the door. Okay, turn off the light. Okay, like, put the gun away. They might be scared of the gun. And yes, I am 33 years old, and while I still had cable, I am not ashamed to admit that I will still sit down and watch a direct TV Disney musical. I mean, Disney makes some good, catchy music, man. There is no denying that. That's probably why they're so popular. I seem to be at an impasse. Ma'am. Ma'am. Help! Help! I feel like it bugged. I feel like she's supposed to come out. Madam! I swear to God, if you make me reload this game. What is this? Madam! Look what you made me do! supposed to wait for an elevator? Can I push a button? Oh my god!
Advance, advance!
That's what I've been waiting. God damn fucking damn it! Ah! Just die! Somebody defeated the button by my own button. How cursed me! How could you? Ironic. Well, because I tried that originally before I reset the game. I tried that, but I think what happened is because when I shot those people, or like the first people on the ground. Oh no! When I threw, I think when I threw the grenade, this landed like that, and it like blocked me from really getting to the button. So even when I got here, it wouldn't let me push it. But yeah. Again, I said I knew it when I would find out what I needed to do. It was gonna be probably the most simple thing, and voila! I would like to have my vision back, please. Thank you. Stupid elevator. Well, that's not nice. I'm just trying to get the menswear. That's not shutting it down. That's making it crash. Hi. Now I'm racing. I figured you were playing something. Oh, I thought I killed you. I love how people are like, yeah, it was the last place I looked. It's like, well, no shit. It's not like you find what you are looking for. Be like, I found what I needed, but I'm going to keep looking just to be sure. Unless, the only time that makes sense is when it's like this game. A lot of times, even though I find what way. Well, that was a good timing. Glad I got out of that elevator. In this game, there's sometimes a lot of things hidden and secrets and stuff. So even though I'm like, I know I need to go this way, I'm like, but I'm not gonna go that way. But I know that's different. But that's like the only time. God damn it, I just killed everybody in this room. Get out! Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Out! Ugh. Ooh, did I actually move the boxes? Oh, there's a desk in the way. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if my gun would do that much damage. Like, I know my character's pretty OP, but come on. Come on, no. What the hell just made noise? Oh, his body fell. I was like, what? I heard a weird noise. Oh, that's why I made the face. Oh, this room looks safe. I think this is where they did the surgery. No, it's not, because she was up above where she could see. It also depends on the type of bullets you're using. Put in hollow points and it will make something the size of a pin at the side. That's true. That's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because I am using a rifle. What is on the ground? Oh, it's a key card. The only thing that sucks again is since this game wasn't made for controller, and I had to force it to use controller, I ran out of Alma, clothing! At least put pants on. Screaming. I wasn't able to have room to put an interaction button, so I have to use the E on the keyboard every time I have to interact with something. Or ballistic tips, which are literally mini grenades. That's, imagine. That's probably it. Oh. It's interesting too because she's supposed to be like 20, but she looks like she's 80 because she's like so deteriorated from after being stuck in that room for so long. Skin's all saggy and... I think he's dead. It might just be the large puddle of cranberry juice, but I think the man is dead. I give you props for trying. Oh, you're a dick! Did he throw the grenade right here on the other side of the wall? He did, didn't he? Oh, you know what? I know why they explode. Those are the flamethrower guys, and they have a tank of gas on the back of them. Yep. Those are the flamethrower guys, so they have like a tank, so when I hit it, they go bloop. I use them hunting, won't do shit if you hit skin, but as soon as it hits something solid like bone, it explodes. Damn. Did you just throw a grenade? You threw a grenade, didn't you? You did. No. That's exactly what's happening, because I just saw it explode again. My baby! I got my baby. Finally got my shotgun. You having issues over there? Hey! I am checking on your comrade over here. No. No. What is happening over here? The gun's got some pretty good dance moves. Give me this. He's like, what is that noise? Gun's got better dance moves than I do. Oh, that's a very dramatic way to die. What? That is not very nice. Who did that? You have... Oh, you have a shotgun. I thought he had a grenade launcher for a second. Being a hunter, I know well about making every shot count, do as much damage to get the kill in one shot without ruining the meat, destroy the meat. You only wasted bullets, but you wasted the meat. And I was taught don't kill anything unless you're going to eat it. Yeah, no, I don't believe in trophy hunting either. Like, my grandfather would always get, like, one deer. He used to hunt a lot. But he always turned it into meat. I also know people who are, like, which I'm kind of about the same philosophy that they use everything. So, like, my grandfather would use the meat, and then he would give the butcher the organs, and the butcher usually turned it into dog food. Or he sold it for dog food or whatever. Because the butcher would, what the process was that my grandfather would get the meat for free because he would give can't eat the rack, yeah, would give the organs to the butcher for free. So that was kind of the trade-off, that he would cut the meat for my grandfather, and then the butcher would get the organs to do, I think he made dog food out of it. And then with the rack, I think he usually sold it to somebody, and it was usually like an artist that did something with it. I think the only thing that was left was the bone, which I think he also gave to the butcher because the butcher did something with it too. Well, the government gave me a better flashlight, but they gave me crappier radios this time around. You would butcher the deer ourselves. The organs were left for wild animals. Pelt we gave to someone who you would tan it, and yeah, like, again, I'm a big believer. Like, again, I don't believe in trophy hunting, and I'm a big believer in, like, use everything. Don't just like some people who like take them for just the antlers or just the skin. It's like, there's perfectly good meat. Use the meat. God, cord, stop it. Diode implant still sending current at too high a frequency. Oh, Dr. York. Patient immediately sees we don't seem to be able to tune the amps finally enough to gain sensitivity without incurring cellular damage. I think we need to look at increasing the viscosity of the medium. Also, what about additional hormones and supplements? It's all a bunch of... Oh, you want the button stimulus? Oh, give me a second. Give me a sec. Do a... There is not enough room in this small bedroom for me to do a flip. Especially with all our stuff in here. Oh, I meant to give you... Let me just do this. There's your 3,000. I meant to put 3,000, but that works too. If there was enough room, I might make that something with the buttons, but Stuffy can't do a flip. Stuffy can't even do a cartwheel. Stuffy can do a tumble. I hate people who are like, I hate people who are hunting. They are cruel to animals. If 5 minutes late, I'm gonna do a barbecue. Yeah, I don't agree with it. Again, as long as you're hunting for the sake of food, I think it's fine. It's the same with fishing. The people who fish but don't even eat the fish, they just hang it on their wall. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like a waste of a good fish, too. Did she say brother? Or father? I think she said father. I think she's looking for, Harlan. Oh, she's looking for her dad. I don't think Daddy's here. Unless she is looking for her mother. But I think she's looking for one of her parents. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, it's the same elevator that just crashed like 2 seconds ago. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit, did not mean... That was a mistake. I meant to change weapons. I hit the wrong button. No. What am I missing? Am I supposed to push this out of the way? Yep, that's it. Ah.
Back it up here with Genevieve Harrison. We're on our way to the TAC lab. See you there. Nancy said we were all banged up as bad as they brought us in, but sounds like you got the worst of it. She was surprised to see you on your feet.
Oh, press and hold. The other thing I think is worse is people who hunt and just leave the entire carcass. Like people who hunt like lions and elephants and stuff and literally just take a picture of it and just leave it there. Or just take the tusks and leave it there. 'Cause I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if it's great or not, but I mean, because pretty much you can eat any meat, but I mean, like, if you're gonna hunt, say, a lion, which I still don't agree with, because I think aren't they endangered at the moment? At least eat the meat. We admit a new patient, ensure that all forms are completely filled out, and that a copy of the patient's most recent psychomental telepsychic evaluation report has been provided. Scan the packet and distribute copies as follows: to the patient assigned surgeon, patient assigned caretaker, the document management center, keep originals on the label archive. Please limit discussion of individual procedures with the patients to the script provided. If a patient has persistent questions, please flag their file and request the assistance of an RN. Thank you for your cooperation. So they don't want us to know too much about what they did to us during the surgery. There was one movie that reminds me of one movie, what you said, that the guy literally fell out of the window. I forget what movie it was. It was some weird movie that won, like, the award that year. You know how there's always that one movie that wins the award and people are like, why? It was that movie, and this guy, and because my parents wanted to see it, and he, like, had fell out of a 2-story, 3-story window, fell on his head, and they made the snap. You could hear the snap in the movie, and he was, like, dead. You could tell there's blood. He fell on his head. He's laying there, and the cops are like, get down on the ground, freeze, and they're, like, handcuffing him, and one of my moms is a cop, or she was medically discharged, because she got hurt in the line of duty, but she's watching it, she's like, they're dead, and she's like, 1, he's dead, and 2, cops would never do that. They would make sure he was okay, but they're like, freeze, cuff him, and they're like cuffing this guy, and they're pulling his dead body up, and they're like, you have the right to remain silent. I'm like, he's dead. Also, in this situation you describe, it depends on where it was shot. Gut showed it lays too long, the gut contents will basically reanimate. That is why you hunt and go, and you gut shot it, you have to clean it. Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's true. Again, I don't know much about hunting. Oh, hi. It's nice to see you all. Glad you could make it to the party. There's just one random... Oh, I thought that was a soldier. I was like, why is there one dead random soldier but it's a civilian? I need to turn this off where they'll see it. Anything in here? Anything in here? No. Why is there, like, weird music playing right now? You're dead. Ah, yes, the woman's restroom, because that seems like always the safest place for me to go in this game. What is that? Can I actually read that? No. I like when games put little Easter eggs, like if you take the time to read stuff, it's like something really stupid. So I was kind of seeing if it was like that. Because like this stuff, sometimes it's actually information or it actually makes sense, but sometimes you'll run up to a board and it's like, blah 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 stupid, like one of the developers. And it's really funny. Oh, hey. No. Yeah, the only information I know about hunting is from what I got from my grandfather. He wanted to take me hunting, but my parents just didn't. Because he was getting to the age where, like, by the time I got old enough where my parents felt safe to let me hunt, he was getting to the age where he couldn't really do it anymore, and my parents didn't want a situation to happen where he would be out alone with me hunting, and then, like, he would have, like, a heart attack and stuff, so... God, they do the stupid ringing in the ears when the grenade goes off. Which is definitely realistic, but it sucks. It's like when you step on the hag's trap and then you get the trap thing. I was shooting guns by the time I was 9, but also I'm a country boy. A lot of us learn to shoot before we walk. Yeah, like my one mom, who was a cop, definitely wanted to make sure I knew how to shoot a gun, just in case if like I needed to, like whether it was to defend my safety, or if again, like if it came down to where I would need to hunt at some point, and I need to use a gun, like say like apocalyptic reasons, or like survival reasons. But it was more for like if I needed to defend myself against somebody. She showed me how to shoot a rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol. All her police guns. Just to make sure I was like prepared. I only shot him like 3 times because my other mom hated it. My other mom was like, she doesn't need to shoot guns, and my one mom was like, yes, she does. Because again, if she's in a situation where she needs to grab a gun and shoot somebody to protect herself, she needs to know how to like grab and go. Plus, it's just, I think it's one of those things, especially nowadays, people it's unfortunate, but I think people have to know. Not just for self-defense, but like again, if you need to hunt, or if you're in a situation where you're faced with somebody who has a gun, you kind of know how to defend yourself against it. Do I still have that key card? What? There's something behind there. Because I'll be the one to tell you, like, I don't like the feeling of having the control of a gun. It just feels like too much power to me. I always feel like when my nanny, which is that's what I call one of my moms, would take me shooting, it just felt like too much. Like, I was like, this doesn't feel right. But I knew that it was important for me to learn it. Like a drill going on now, there are 100 million gun owners in the U.S. with average each, and over 1 trillion rounds of if gun owners were the problem, you would know it. Yeah, that's an issue too. That's a whole other issue. Well, again, because I think the problem that was weird. If people understood how to use guns, because again, like if you know how to use guns, you also know how to protect yourself against guns. Because like my nana would tell me things like, you know, this gun can only shoot so far, and this gun can only shoot like if you can like move to the side really fast, you can, and like stuff like that. She's like, but with a shotgun, you know, you can't do that because of the sprint, and like she was like going really in depth about it. So she would like not just preparing me to actually use it, but to defend myself against. And I think that would help a lot of people, especially since a lot of people have. And I think the problem is a lot of people buy weapons of any sort, and then just go and use it. They don't know how to use it. And they're just like, you just pull the trigger, right? And then of course chaos happens. It's like, dear politicians, we will surrender our weapons as soon as your guards surrender theirs. Yeah, that's the problem too. Like, I think the only country that's actually successfully done that, I think, is Japan. Because the people aren't allowed to have guns, and the officers actually don't have guns. If I remember correctly, the officers have tasers, but they don't have guns. I don't remember. I think it's Japan. I don't remember what country it is. Subject has progressed from frequent nightmares to periodic hallucinations and defibrillating empathetic episodes. She is extremely sensitive to emotional fluctuations and those around her, and become nearly catatonic with fear in the presence of extreme anger, particularly her father. Oh, they're talking about Alma. Of special note is that her psychic potential has more than quadrupled since her last evaluation. During the test sequence, attending staff reported auditory and physical hallucinations. The latter ranged from mild nausea to extreme burning sensations in the extremities. Conclusion: subject is deteriorating mentally. At the same time, she's demonstrating exponential increase in telepathetic potency. I recommend that we increase the frequency of evaluations to every 2 to 6 weeks instead of 6. Inside 10 feet, a knife is more deadly than a gun. At a close range, a person with a knife can do exactly. Well, because again, they don't have to worry about like reloading, pulling the trigger, aiming. Literally, you just go like this. You're gonna hit something if you're close enough. What else was I gonna say? I do believe, though, that they do need to do better, like, background checks on people. Like, people with certain mental disabilities shouldn't have guns. If you've been, you know, found to have, like... Oh, hi, Alma. Glad for you to make another streaking appearance. If you've been found to, like, have killed somebody or robbed somebody, or... I didn't mean to pause. You know, rape somebody, any of that should not be allowed to have a gun. Even if you've stalked somebody. Because I know a lot of people, like... Stalkers end up getting holds of guns and then they like shoot somebody. That's not good. So stalkers shouldn't be allowed to. So they just need to do better background checks, because I don't believe taking away guns will help anything. If anything, it's going to make it worse, because then people will get guns illegally. Because again, I don't like the fact that like there's, you know, people with like, again, I don't think people need missile launchers. Like, there's some people that have guns that only the military should have, and I'm like, yeah, maybe not, but at the same time, if you take away all guns, it's going to cause the opposite to happen. Instead of being less crime, there's going to be more crime, because people are going to be getting their guns illegally, they're going to be hiding them, they're not going to be going through the process of, like, background checks and stuff, so it's like that. And they have high violent crime rates still, yet private ownage is outlawed. The thing is, criminals don't obey. Exactly, so that's the problem. If you take away all guns, it's just gonna, if anything, it's just gonna make more crime, because then people are gonna be trying to find other outlets to get their guns. Where are you? You said you're glad to see. Oh, there she is. I was like,
We don't have much time. Into the chamber. Hurry!
I don't want to go in the chamber. Yeah, Army and I have had a big conversation about this too.
Hurry! Into the chamber.
I don't want to get in the chamber. Fine.
Doc, this thing isn't gonna sterilize him or anything, right? That would be the least of my concerns.
Why is she concerned about if I'm gonna get sterilized or not? Does she have the hots for me? Ooh. Sergeant, I didn't know.
Leave him, not now. No choice, we gotta go.
Jesus. Let me out.
Head back the way you came. See if there's another way around. Shit! Just get your ass back here ASAP. And in one piece. I'll hold off as long as I can.
What the hell is happening? Oh, that's Alma. Oh, she pissed. She like super pissed. She like so pissed. After this, I just noticed that the sound when the gunfight goes is a little bit loud, so I'll turn the sound effect down a little bit more. Oh, this is not a cutscene. This is like me actually like, la 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 la. What is that? Oh, it's a silo. Hi, Alma. Would you like me to push you on the swings? No? Okay, I'll just...
Good morning, Chickpea. You must be part of Project Harbinger. Only way to explain why.
Oh, Harbinger, instead of calling it Haybringer.
Spotted him heading for the main entrance.
Roger that. On my way. Don't let them escape. Samuels, finish up here. This sucker's not going anywhere.
What just happened? Get me down.
What's that?
That's much better. Again, let me know if anything's too loud. Or if anything's too quiet. Nah, I was have to start. Why not go 100%? Never was a person do anything half-assed. Yeah, because again, I won't get mad if you guys are like, hey, the gunshots are too loud, or hey, you're not loud enough, or whatever. The only thing I might ask is if one person says it, I might ask the other person if I'm too loud or quiet, because a lot of times, like, for one person I might be too quiet, but for another person I'm like perfect. So if you ask, I might be like, hey, just wondering, am I quiet for everybody else, or is it just one person? But yeah, let me know. I'm not gonna be like, how dare you judge me on my sound? What the fuck, you're shooting them so much that they explode. Well, they have like gas tanks. They're like, they have flamethrowers, so they're like, explode. Come here. How did I take that much damage? Oh, it's because I have no armor. Yes, Bunny, we already explained how that's possible. Buddy, there's a test at the end of every stream. You haven't been paying attention. Bun. Bun, there is going to be questions at the end. I did not get healed up that much from that syringe. It's an online test. I can cheat. It always makes me laugh when you do like online classes and it's like, here's your test, and it's like, and literally you have like a tab open in Google. I was like, I'm not cheating. Like even the teacher's like, now remember, don't use Google, and you're like, I won't use Google. Am I just retracing my steps? What is this? Oh, this is from earlier that I saw. The telethetic attunement chamber, TAC, is an integral part of the Harbinger, not Haybringer, Harbinger conversion process. Remember when teachers hated Wikipedia? Oh my god. Well, I remember because the reason they hated Wikipedia, I almost said Wikipedia so much is that people could edit it. It was like live, people could live edit. I think they've changed that now. But people could edit Wikipedia pages to be what they wanted it. So like they would put like false information. But yeah, you weren't allowed to use Wikipedia for anything. Like, you couldn't use it as any kind of resource by means of diodes implanted during the activation process. The TAC can modulate a subject's telethetic signal to attune it to the specified target frequency. The correction offsets are also used in a telethetic signal amplification process, which extends the subject's telepathic range and intensity. Bun, I remember when a library was my Wikipedia and the card catalog was my... Oh, God. Like, in elementary school, I had to do that. And then, like, middle school is, like, when, like, computers started to become big. It was funny, too.
She must have panicked and run off.
Oh, apparently Genevieve's on the loose. I have to jump, don't I? Whee!